When people start an SMP, one of the hardest things you have to think about is how do you get rich? Welcome to capitalism.
But yeah, that's it. Pioneer Season 3. Off you go.
The first thing you've got to do on an SMP is protect yourself. There's 20 other people in here, and they're all bloodthirsty animals. So I got myself some diamonds, some iron, just something to suit up and feel a little bit more safe. After getting the materials I needed to have tools and build something, I built myself a shop. And it was glorious. I mean, truly a work of art. But that wasn't even important. I needed something to sell. I wanted it quick, I wanted it easy, and I wanted it valuable. So to me, food sounded like the best way to go. Now listen, I never claimed to be an expert at Minecraft, but I thought mobs respawned. So tell me why the place was looking barren and empty. I mean, where was all the food gone? I just need us to kill a bunch of animals so we can stock the chest. No, it's part of the vibe. It's part of the vibe. I have to stock. We need stock, okay. You know?
If you need food, make a farm. Don't kill every animal in the 1,000 block radius. Because then now what? Now when you need to stock it next time, you're gonna have to go farther, and then farther, and then farther.
What?
So
I'm being
right
serious.
now.
They don't respawn.
Wait, no, I thought. So all this time I've just been like killing and killing.
You've
and
been
now...
making every animal in the vicinity extinct. That's why I was worried when you said you were getting some animals. I'm like, which direction? Because I live over there on an island. Like, don't kill my animals, please.
I need to build a place to put the cows.
Okay, like this whole field here. What if this is just like free range animal, whatever?
You see, the problem was on a normal server, this would make sense. Someone would give me a diamond, I would give them food, and it would be a mutual, honest transaction. But we're not on a mutual, honest server. We're on the Pioneers. So as you can tell, that wasn't going to work. So I spent even more of my time getting materials. I'm talking diamonds, irons, gold, I mean tons. Don't ask me what it has to do with the video, I genuinely couldn't tell you. Back to the video. I created an underground farm. Yes, I know it doesn't quite sound humane, but the point of this was it had to be secret. So after creating what can only be described as a chicken dungeon, I had my first 2 willing guests. And what followed was probably the most important and yet tiresome activity I have ever been a part of.
Two hours later.
You know, I had the realization I actually don't have friendly mob sounds on. Yeah, so much for the secret element. But listen, it was time to execute phase 2. Fresh meat. Yeah, in theory this looks cool, but this actually took up so much time. My inventory just kept getting full of feathers and eggs, and I felt like the meat was just never ending. This is the thing with Minecraft and these videos. You have a cool idea, you want to execute it, and then for the next 4 days, you're in this one room killing chickens over and over, and then respawning them all again. It's a nightmare. It started reaching a point I genuinely thought I was becoming insane. I mean, I was spending so much time with the chickens, it was almost like I was becoming one of them. No, but on a serious note, when I'd finally had enough of just slaughtering these chickens, I left the farm completely empty. And I know I was doing this for the money, for the diamonds, but I was starting to feel a bit remorseful. Anyways, back to the chickens. I cooked up everything I had collected and I made my way over to my shop. I stocked up those chests with all of that chickeny goodness, and then I did the only thing I could think to do. Yup, that's right, hide behind a tree and wait patiently for some customers to arrive.
2 hours later.
Two diamonds per step. One. Chicken! Oh yeah! Okay, how much is this? Okay, 2 diamonds per step. Okay.
My plan had worked. The server was coming to me for their food. They were spending their diamonds like it was nothing. And if you want to ask, Esper, do you regret any of what you did? Well, take a look at these diamonds and ask me again. Just a disclaimer, this was of course a joke. We've just started up our new survival multiplayer called The Pioneers. If this is something you want to see more of and you want to see more content from the other players on the server, then please do check the description. Everyone's links will be in there, and there'll be a link to our public Discord as well.